That's where I had the best one. It was homemade by the goalkeeper of what do you call the football team again? Artsakh. Yeah, Sergey. He was a footballer. He played in the football team as a goalkeeper, and his mother he made England for us. I was going to meet the football players in Martuni, and when I came there, there was a big hole in the stadium, and I think that many people who followed this conflict they know exactly what kind of hole this was, this big one. So the footballers were in the background, and there were 3 men standing, and they were repairing this hole. And one of them was called Martin, and he had a cowboy hat on him, and we started talking, and everything was fine. But then he suddenly said, you know, I was actually at the stadium when the rocket fell and created this big ground, this big hole that we're repairing right now. And he started crying, and this is why he had the cowboy hat, because he took the cowboy hat and put it over his eyes so we couldn't see them, and and the tears were just coming and coming and coming. But after a while, he said, "Okay, guys, do you want to come with me? Come with me to my home." So we went to his home. Here's a picture. And he leaned down. He took the key under a stone, and he opened the gate. And we were supposed to go inside of the home, but it looked like this. It was completely destroyed. And he went inside the house, a small corner that was still intact, but he came out and he came out with 3 pomegranates. And then he said, these are the 3 last pomegranates that I have. And he gave them to us. After the ethnic cleansing, I was in Goris, and I was walking the street and just regularly talking to people like we did. And he came again. So I actually met him in Goris. When I got home from Artsakh in 2021, I was getting contacted by the Azerbaijani embassy, and they offered me a trip to Azerbaijan, but I just had to sign a letter first. What I felt was that the Azerbaijani side, they tried to push me into a corner where I had to pick between just writing about the conflict from the Armenian side or writing about the conflict in the side that Azerbaijan wanted. So I had 2 choices, either to accept this and go to Azerbaijan and write about it a bit from the Azerbaijani perspective, but also, you know, I could write about the trip and so on, or I could close that door and I could start writing about something else, and that was caviar diplomacy, because I started to understand that there's something shady going on with Azerbaijan. We have to understand this conflict through the perspective of authoritarianism, and it's the same authoritarianism that made the 150,000 Armenians leave Nagorno-Karabakh in 2021 that is repressing the people in Azerbaijan. I will continue with this region, the South Caucasus region. I've decided that this is something that I really, really want to do.